Hi, Egil Thorsson here, and today we're going to do a historical video. And it's a question I've been asked on a number of occasions, and I'm sure Bragi has as well, was dark hair common amongst the Vikings? And it's an article by Nicola Davis. And the short answer is, yeah, it was pretty common like anywhere else. However, research is done by Professor Esker Willersleigh of Copenhagen and Cambridge Research. They did a series of scientific tests of genomes of 420 human people who lived across Europe from 2400 BC to 1600 AD. The vast majority were of the Viking age, 750 to 1050 AD. Well, as I've said in a previous video, not all Vikings were Scandinavians. The term Viking is somewhat ambiguous because you went a Viking. It's like, I'm going to be a pirate, I'm going to be a carpenter, I'm going to be a philosopher. It's what you did rather than who you are. So also, we talk about the Viking hordes. The leaders may well have come from what we now know as Scandinavia, but they could come from all over. You get Scottish people, you get Norwegian, Scandinavian, that area, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Jutland, Germany, and I'm sure there are other people who thought, radium's a good thing, it's very profitable. And when you consider the alternative, which is basically slogging away on a farm, what would you rather do? Go out and make some money, maybe a short life, but you'll be remembered, or collapsing over a plough through hard work? I know which I'd rather do. But anyway, we also hear that, hair colour, to have red hair was lucky, and there was an Arab emissary, spit that one out, called Ibn Fadlan, and he said that the Vikings dyed their hair red, which probably means they used henna to get a red hue. That's a very ancient hair dye. So why would they dye their hair? Well, that is because the god Thor, or Thor, had red hair and a red beard, and women with red hair were looked on as especially lucky. So basically, they, like anyone else. If you look at Bragi, his hair is lighter than mine, but when I was a child, mine looked like a midwich cuckoo, but now it's got darker, it's grey on top, because I'm getting on a bit. You had red-haired people. It's like today, you get different coloured hairs on their head, and some would dye it. You even got bald people. The Viking hero I took my name from was Egil Skallagrimsson, which means Skalla the Bald, and it's like anyone else. There was no set look. If we look at the hairy bikers, I mentioned this in a previous video, Dave Myers is actually got Viking blood in him, and he's dark, shortish, whereas Simon King looks the typical ideal Viking. He's tall, broad, got the hair and everything, but he's not. He's Germanic. So to say someone is a Viking is a bit like saying someone's Jewish. It's a religion, it's not a people. Or someone's a Muslim, because again, it's a religion, not a people. And people do this, they tend to conflate these things to make them into a group, which is wrong. It's, as I say, the Viking was an activity rather than a race of people. Anyway, I'm indebted to Taikia for drawing our attention to this article. Maybe you've got some comments relevant to this. We'd like to hear from you. I must admit, it's an ever-evolving thing. You know, what we think is a cast iron truth becomes something of the past. When we think of Vikings, say even up to the 1970s, you're thinking of people with horn helmets or wings on their helmets. Now, of course, we know that's not true. Although we find ritualistic drawings of people with horns or helmets. But things evolve. The more we know, the better picture we get. So yes, it does have a relevance. This is the joy of the Vikings, for me especially. In some ways, they're so like us. In other ways, they're totally different. And, you know, this is one of the things where they are like we are. So anyway, as I say, thanks for Tyke here for that. And Nicola Davis. An excellent book on Anglo-Saxon women, because she was mentioned in this, is by Judith Jesh of Nottingham University. So anyway, I hope that's answered some questions for you. If you do have any comments, let us know. If you've liked it, press the old bell and bar above my head there, and hashtag history tales, you'll get that up. If you've liked it, let us know. If you haven't, let us know, but let us know why. Maybe you've got some ideas of your own that you would like to see that are personal to you, in as much as you have a favourite period. I always liken history to a tin of sweets. There's always one your favourite, and then there's the one at the end that gets eaten last of all, you know. But this is it. Leave us your suggestions and we will act upon it. Maybe there's things you don't want to know about. Again, let us know. It's as much your channel as it is ours, and we are here to give you what you want and not what you don't want. So, as I say, let us know. Anyway, that being said, I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed telling it to you, and till we meet again, stay safe and make the world a happy place. Bye.